In this worksheet called NETWORKDAYS, we're going to use a function called, strangely enough, NETWORKDAYS. We want to know how many working days exist between the two dates. Now notice that I've put in these dates twice in two columns here. We want to show the basic way of doing this, and a reminder for some of you that we simply can subtract two dates to get the number of days. This is not ultimately what we want, but for contrast, we want to show the difference. Equal a later date minus an earlier date. How many days between the two here? Counting both the beginning and ending date, 95 days. Well, in most environments, we're not talking about a 7-day or working week, but a 5-day. So let's use the function. And remember, on longer functions, you might as well click here. And by the way, NETWORKDAYS has an addition in Excel 2010. You may want to explore a function called networkdays.intl, meaning international, because weekends occur on different days in different parts of the world. We're going to use NETWORKDAYS. Just click it here and press tab. The starting date is A3, comma. The ending date is here. For the moment, we're going to ignore the holidays. How many working days between those dates? It's 68, not counting Saturdays and Sundays. Now, some holidays occurred between these two dates. Let's do this again. I'm simply going to copy this downward. But this time I'm going to make an adjustment, and you'll notice in column E we have some holidays. And we can refer either to the entire column or maybe just the relevant dates. Either way, what are the work dates overlapping here? What do they involve? This chunk right here. So do it this way or highlight the whole column. Either way, make sure we include the ones that are relevant. And now what's going to be the difference? 66 days. And so we can see how this will play out over projects, for example, that cross holidays here and so on. The difference being sometimes you want to focus on the holidays, sometimes not, but it quickly gets us to where we need to get. Now, if you're trying this on a short time frame, for example, I'll just make up a date here, 11/8/10 and 11/15/10. Now, those are two consecutive Mondays. Why don't we just copy this particular formula down here? I'll do this by dragging with the control key, put the formula right here. Now, that's 6 days. Do recognize that it's counting the beginning and the ending day. I think most of the time that's probably what you want to do, but if this project started on noon on one Monday and ended on noon the following Monday, well, it's only 5 days. So here and there, as you use this function, you might want to subtract one. But in other respects, it's a great function. It gets the job done. It quickly lets us know the amount of working days, not counting Saturdays and Sundays, and where appropriate, not counting those holidays as well. And one small point here too, if a holiday falls on a weekend as July 4th did in 2010, it does not get discounted twice, but just once because it's a weekend day.